There is so much that I could put here. I don't even know where to begin. So hello and welcome to domytriesthis. I hope you brought your cuppa. I didn't think that my daughter was going to go ahead and pick this coffee mug up. We found it at Kroger, where we find a lot of our coffee mugs. I didn't think she was going to pick it up. Money was tight. She had found 2 mugs. She put the other one away. I figured this one was going to go be put away too. It says go get them, and I think she got it because I was very excited about it having feet. It's got feet, little feet. And every time I saw it, I kept going, it's got feet. So I think she picked it up because I was really excited by the feet. I'm easy to please and entertain. What can I tell you? In today's coffee mug is the Bigelow Benefits Rose and Mint Herbal Tea, looking to live stress-free every day. So that's what that looks like. Got it up also at Kroger. And in it is rose blossoms, chamomile, hibiscus, tulsi leaves, licorice root, passion flowers, skullcap, natural rose and raspberry flavors, rose hips, apples, peppermint, elderberries, and raspberries. Why is the mint way so far down if it's being listed on the label? At any rate, I don't think I know I've had teas with rose in them, particularly rose hips, but I don't think I've had a tea that's rose is like its first or primary ingredient. So this has been steeping for probably long enough to be the strength it's supposed to be. I did double bag it, so let's give her a sip and see how she tastes. I know she smells beautiful. You get the roses, you get a hint of the mint. It actually smells very pretty. I'm not sure what to think of that. Go get it, Yuriko. That's different. I'm going to let that sit. I'm going to think about it. Definitely have to think about it. It's been a while. Yeah, that is interesting. There's almost a sourness. Hi, Yuriko. Hi. She's playing. We're going to hear a lot of playing while we're doing this. So it's been a while since we've done a Shop My Stash. Before my computer broke down, I think I missed one then, and then the computer broke down. I had filmed one, and then I ended up dumping it because the computer broke down, and I thought it was going to be 6 months or more before I saw a computer again. She's running all over. She's being a freak. She really, really is. But so we hadn't done it then. And since then, we've had to declutter. So you're going to notice a couple of the drawers are a little more empty. But as usual, let's get into the stuff that is in my stash at the moment, which is all stuff that I had picked, even though we weren't seeing you guys right at that point. I wasn't filming. I wanted to have new stuff, so I went ahead and grabbed some new stuff. That's what we're doing. One of these I need to put aside for today. But I don't want to. Okay, so I have 3 of them out of the drawers right now, and that is the Lush Life, which I'm going to keep in my stash, and the Midas Perception, also going to keep in my stash. However, the one that I need to set aside for the time being is my Lorella Prideful. I have been using it like crazy. I want to continue to use it like crazy, but I need to use some other stuff. So as much as I want to keep using it, we are putting it aside. We will not be using that today. Or in our stash. I also have put back in my Urban Decay Urban Spectrum. Honestly, I haven't even picked it up since I put it back in. I do want to keep using it, but I have noticed that some of the shadows are starting to dry out. This is a very old palette. I am going to go ahead and take it out for now. I am keeping it in general, but I'm going to take it out of my stash for now. I have quite a few other things I want to play with, and if any of you have a suggestion to help remove some of the dryness without ruining the shadows, please let me know. This is the old Urban Decay formulas, so it's actually pretty good, but now that it's drying out some, it's not as good as it was, and I think that's one of the reasons why I'm not reaching for it as much. I also had in here to play around my Urban Decay prints. This is not as good as the old Urban Decay, but it has been better than a lot of the Urban Decays we've seen lately. Again, I haven't played around with it much. I've been leaning more towards these greens, some blues, but not so much towards the purples. However, I'm going to go ahead and keep that in and continue to try to play with that. Also, amongst all the things, I've been trying to play with the Makeup for Melanin Girls Power Palette. I have used this once or twice. You can probably see why it's really hard for me to reach for. I'm going to go ahead and keep this in the stash for this month. So we already have 4 palettes. Already have 4. And then also in here was my Violet Voss #Pro. I'm going to go ahead and take this out. I do grab this when I need something on my inner corner that I'm going to be more certain that it's going to stick if the colors are, you know, if the color I want is in this particular family. I didn't do it today. Today is all the ColourPop blush for the inner corner. But this one I'm going to go ahead and set aside for now. Alrighty, moving on up. We've got some new things in here too. And I'm sorry you feel like you probably feel like you're bumping around a little bit. So, but not trying to do that on purpose. All right, so right here and now I have the Carroty Blush Bomb, taking that out. I have the NYX Matte Bronzer. Gonna take that out for now. I have a couple others in here. I have a lot in here. A lot of stuff got put in here as I got new things. I have this Essence, the Glowing Gold Vitamin E Baked Luminous Bronzer. Going to keep that in there. I've been playing with it. I'm wearing it today. I've been really enjoying it. I also have my YC Collection Contour Powder in the color Cafe, which is a bit on the deeper side. And I don't know. It's cooler than this one too, I think. Well, honestly, I'm going to tell you guys, I don't need this. I'm going to go ahead and take that out. Without having to do a comparison, I can already tell you I don't need it. I'm going to just take it out. I have 2 Estate highlighters in there. I'm going to take those out. Keeping those. I seriously thought about getting rid of this one. But it's a nice, it's got that nice peachy, orangey, peachy glow to it. So I'm going to go ahead and keep that. I like that. It's pretty. I also have this Kiko Dolce Diva Baked Highlighter. Another one that didn't go into the thing. I didn't go into any of the stuff that was in my drawers when I did that stash. Another one that I really, I've been playing with a lot lately. She is a bit more rose goldy. I don't know if he's there. She is. I'm going to go ahead and take her out and try to give something else some attention. But I got to tell you guys, I really like, I'm wearing her today. I really like her. I've also got the e.l.f. Primer Infused Blush. I'm going to keep this for now. I have a YC Collection Light in the Dark Highlight. This one is in Vintage. They spelled vintage very differently. I'm going to go ahead and pull that out for now. Some of these may come back in when I'm going through the drawers. And then I have 2. These are brand new. These are from Complex Culture. I got them on an Ipsy deal. And this one is the blush and highlight, the blush and bronzer. I'm going to go ahead and keep those. That is a nice, it's lighter than this one. It's also very similar to the YC one that I was going to keep, just a bit lighter. I'm going to go ahead and keep that. That particular shade of blush is also a little bit lighter than the other blush. And then I also have this highlight trio, not trio, but these 2 highlighters. I'm going to hang on to these as well. So those are all new. I'm going to hang on to those, putting them all back in the drawer so I can put the drawer away. So I've got a few things in here. I have these 2 Ocean Mist powders. This one's supposed to be concealer, and this one is a foundation. I'm going to take the foundation out. It's actually quite dark for me right now. I was hoping I was going to darken up a bit more, a bit faster. And this Ocean Mist is got a funky pink cast to it. So I don't know if I'm going to use this much anymore. I don't need a pink cast underneath my eyes. This is their powder concealer. And so I think I'm probably just going to throw this one out. I'm not going to even keep it. So I still have the Milani banana powder. It is almost gone. Almost. It's barely there. We're going to keep that in there and try to get it used up. And I'm going to take out my YC collection. And I think I'm probably going to end up putting in the one that has a mattifying powder, that mix that I made. That was Bad Habit, and I believe I mixed the Bad Habit powder and Pretty Vulgar. Pretty Vulgar. Okay, so this is my lipstick drawer. As you can see, I've taken a lot out, and we will take a look around and see what else we got. All of these have green and yellow tags. No more pink tags. I have been removing the pink tags. Pink tags are now at least 18 months old. At least. So pink tags will probably end up in the trash or in my rouge. Probably in the trash. And as usual, I'm keeping my melt stuff. I am, you know what, this is eyeliners and stuff. I am going to take out this Chaotic Cosmetics one. I do like this. I do not reach for it very much. So we're just going to leave the 2 little highlighters, the 3 melt, and then my brow stuff in there. Plus the liquid eyeliners I'm trying to use up because they're old. Alrighty, you know how this goes. I'm going to put all this away, and then I will come back, have you flipped all around. I'll turn on the light above. Flip you all around so you can take a look while I go through all my drawers. We will start in my stuff that I'm supposed to be playing with and experimenting with, and then we'll go into everything else. So, as usual, please forgive my mess, but we are going to start in this bottom drawer. This has all the stuff that I should be experimenting and playing with, stuff that I haven't gotten to. Actually, quite a few things I haven't gotten to. Things that I've tried once or twice, and then for some reason just couldn't get into them and put them back. So I moved stuff around to make it easier to get over here. So we've got a few things. I've obviously played with that at some point. One of these 3, I think. I'm going to put all 3 of these up and then take a look at them, and then we'll decide from there. I only want to pick one. I want to put those back. Well, since my Lorella is back, I am actually going to go ahead and play with this Hank and Henry one this month. Hank and Henry is shit. He's shit. He's a shit person. But money spent, and I'm going to go ahead. I'm not going to sit here and ignore the fact it's there. So I'm just going to go ahead and play with this. It's a good palette from what little I've done with it. I just won't recommend it based on his behavior. If you have a problem with some people's behavior, his racism, his telling people to go kill themselves, I think you guys would just like to avoid. But that's going to be my colorful palette. Just you know, just trying to use it. Okay, so what do I want? Do I want a Hip Dot? Do I want a ColourPop? I have a ColourPop, so we'll ignore the ColourPops, which are over here. Do I want a Hip Dot? I got Bright and Colorful, so I don't need anything from there. This has Urban Decay, and no, I'm not going to take anything from there. What we got in here? That's a few things. No, I'm going to say no to that. What do we got? We got quite a few things in here. You can see a foundation back there that I'm going to start playing with. That one's too dark. I have the lighter one out. I think, You know what, I'm going to take these 2 smaller ones out. I may not put them both in the stash. Well, again, we'll take a look at them. And we'll take these 2 smaller ones out, and then we'll pick and choose when I have them all in front of me. All right, so next we're going to look at my bronzers, of which I still have quite a few despite clearing it out. That one's too dark. I know that one's too dark. Do I really need a bronzer? I'm going to say no for now. I've got two in there. I've got one in the Complex Culture collection, and then I have the new Essence one. And one is light and one's dark, so we'll just hold on to that. And I did say I was going to take, that powder mix. So, I want to do this. These drawers, I like this thing, but at the same time, these drawers, they come out so easy. So move that forward. Move that down. I'm going to grab my bad habit, which is mixed with the Pretty Vulgar. It has been getting hot, and those of you who follow me on Facebook know that we had quite a mess with our AC. So I need something that's going to give me a little bit more mattifying fun. All right. So, blush. Did I keep any blushes? I think I kept one blush, didn't I? I have two blush in there. I have a very light one, and I have a medium one. Do I want to go for something dark? Or do I want to go for something that was supposed to be peach? Hi, move over. You're in the way. Blocking things. So I tried to find something that was peach. And I ended up with this really bright coral from ColourPop. We don't want that. No. I don't want the balm one anymore either. What are you? You're bright too. You have a nice dark one, don't you? But do I need that many? Now, this was supposed to be a highlighter for somebody. I use it as a blush. So I get glowy cheeks with it. But it is a dark burgundy red. I am thinking very hard. I'm thinking very hard, guys. All the ones that I kept. You know what? We'll go with the Ciate. We'll do the Ciate as our other blush for the time being. Alright, so I have two highlighters in there. One that's peachy and one that's kind of more the vanilla, I think. So, do I want anything from here? Move things around to find them. The highlighter drawer is the only drawer that is still a problem. Can you tell? Yeah, I'm not going to do that one. I'm pulling these out so I can pull things forward and take a look. Which one are you? This is the Mother Earth, which I don't want right now. Ophir annoys me. Ophir annoyed me. This one is... That's my light one. This one does a really interesting... I think we'll go... Can I get you out of there? Probably not. That is like, no, I'm stuck. Hold on, guys. So I got this out of there and then decided, no. Not what I want. Not what I want. I don't know what I want now. Do I want anything? You know what? The Lorella's fun. I'm going to pull the Lorella. I'm really considering pulling my milk one too, but we won't right now. Alrighty. I'm going to have to put all these away in a minute, but I don't think anything in here has a pink tag. I'm going to have to put a bunch of stuff away. I will go through these and see if they have any pink tags, and if so, I'll pull them for you guys to see. But let me put all of this stuff back away, and then we'll turn you around, and we will look at some of these extra palettes I've pulled and decide what I'm keeping. So I put the blush away, but I wanted to go ahead and show you guys the Lorella. The Lorella is very pretty. It looks very pink in the pan, but it has a lavender shift that shows up when you put it on your skin, and you can see it there. So that's the Lorella. That's that highlighter we're going to keep out of that pile of stuff. All right, so let's take a look at some of these palettes. As I said, I am going to play with the tie-dye. Not impressed with the owner, but this is a bright colored palette. We all know I like bright colors. It is all mattes, so I'm not quite sure how much I'll be playing with it, because we all know how I am about most mattes. So we'll just put that down. All right, so we've got this Kindness, which has that beautiful glitter in it. We have a Nabla Secret Garden. Just says Secret Palette. Right there. I've played with it some. I think Nabla has not impressed me as much. And then I have this Mamacita Mexico Linda. With the tie-dye, I don't think I need this one. This one keeps getting put aside one of these days, but we're going to go ahead and let that one go. And go ahead and go with these two, I guess. Plus the bright one for sure. And then I have these two. I have this Winky Lux. This one is the Mermaid Kitten palette, which I got specifically for this color, and I believe that color. So, and the other colors are also real nice. The only one I don't have any real luck with is this one. Now this one is almost all shimmers. In fact, there's only two mattes in it from what I can see, and that's this pink and this green. So this will be a good complement to the all matte palette I have. So I'm going to go ahead and keep that one in. And then I have this one, which is from Sugar Pill. This is bright colors, but they're all fairly pastel. As we all know, I have issues with pastels on my skin. That one looks dusty. Ooh, that one looks dusty. That's pretty. 2 out of 3 are dusty. Okay. I may end up giving this one away, handing it over to my daughter. More because she can do more with the pastels than I can. And those two shades are almost the same. Okay, so I'm decluttering the Sugar Pill. I'm going to actually just go ahead and hand this over to my daughter. She just got a palette from me, and I'm actually getting a duplicate, so I saw her palette, and I was like, that's very pretty. But yeah, we're not, no. If I want a pastel palette, I think I can find one that I can use that's not so dusty. Honestly, this palette really disappointed me. It really did. Everyone talks about the Sugar Pill shadows, and I got this one and said, eh? Give me a minute. Alrighty, so if I want a pastel palette, I'm going to go ahead and take this Nomad Kawaii. What is it? Nomad Intense. Nomad Tokyo. I'm going to take this Nomad Tokyo. These actually show up on my skin much better than almost anything else that I've had that does pastels. So, I mean, that's a peach. That should disappear into my skin. You can see the quality is vastly different. Vastly different. So we're going to go ahead and go with the Nomad. We'll have that nice little pastel touch in there. They don't leave much on my skin, but they are actually very decent shadows. Alrighty, so I have way too many eyeshadow palettes. I have 4 in a drawer already. And I have 5 sitting out. Okay then. So the Winky Lux and the Kindness are being put away. It's still a lot of eyeshadow palettes. A lot. It's a lot. The thing is, though, I don't see myself using a tie-dye that much. Let me see. So there's 4. So 7. That's my usual standard, I think. Will you all fit in the drawer? Oh, they all fit in the drawer. Nothing will be hanging out. Alrighty, so, yay! I have palettes. I have palettes. Alright, so I've got the palettes decided. I'm going to put these 3 away. We'll get you turned around and we will show you the things. Alrighty, so here are my drawers. We'll go through them in just a minute. There's my drawers. Up in my foundations, I am currently playing with the new Uoma by Sharon Flawless IRL foundation. So far, not as impressed as I was with the original. I should soon be able to play with the Pretty Fresh. This e.l.f. eye cream came with an order, so that's sitting there, and I've been using it before filming, because apparently it's really good for that. As you can see, this drawer has not changed much. This drawer, however, has filled up with things that liquid lipsticks and glosses that are at least a year old, and a couple of them are much older than that. But they're all from last year. At least one of them is from February of last year. So we're going to try to start using some of those up. And then, of course, we have our Bad Habit Pretty Vulgar Mix. You can see I have more Maculja oil down here. I pulled them out to work with them to try to use them up. This has got to be the least stuffed that my blush, contour, and highlighter drawer has ever been. As you know, I've got the 2 Complex Culture palettes in there. That helps. Palettes always help. This is the first drawer of palettes. And then this is the second drawer of palettes. I think I'm going to be pretty happy with most of this. I can see myself using some of these until, like, you know, craziness. Alrighty, so that is it. We're going to go ahead and turn you around and we will close off. We'll have a little talk about a few things, and then we'll, more about this more than anything. But see you in about 2 seconds. Alright, so I already know that's going to be a couple things added to these drawers. First of all, Nomad. There was a delay on my order of their parks themed palette. It got sold out. They had shipped it to me. The post office lost it, so they were going to reship it, and they said they were sending a gift along with it. Well, the palettes are sold out, so I have to wait for them to restock. When they restock, they will send out a new thing with palettes, one for me and one for my daughter. But the gift, the free gift, I actually know is a highlighter, which they've already sent. That will probably get added to the drawer in here as well. I also have a palette from ColourPop that should be on its way very soon that I ordered because I saw my daughter's palette and went, ooh. And that would be the Powerpuff Girls. It's O. It's really O. I know in a previous video that I said I would not be ordering any more ColourPop, and lately they've been, I mean, they're still throwing a lot of shit at the wall hoping something will stick. The thing is, some of their stuff is sticking for me, so I guess it's a good thing, right? But I really wish that they would just be more thoughtful overall. As you saw, I'm also going to be trying out some new foundations. I have 1 or 2 others that I want to pick up. A couple of them that are not very expensive. One that it looks really interesting I'm going to get from the whole brand. But before I can do all that, I honestly need to clear some other financial things up. So don't be holding your breath on a foundation video soon. At any rate, I am very pleased. And if the Nomad palette comes in, I will be again at 9 palettes. I will be overburdened for palettes for the month of August. But you know what? I don't mind. And I've got I've got a range of colors. I got some neutrals in there. I got some brights in there. I got some pastels in there. I've got the summer colors. The Lush Life has that summer colors in there. So I'm actually really pleased with what I've picked out. Even though it seems like a lot right now, I know it's actually not a lot, because even with the number of palettes I have here, I'll still be digging into my stuff over here on occasion. It'll be like, oh, I want a gold, and I'll be looking for a particular gold or something. Yeah, I do that a lot, I swear. Whenever you guys look at my list down below and you see like 5 palettes listed, more than likely I've taken 1 shade from each. Maybe 2. So, at any rate, that is it for the day, and I hope you like what you've seen. And if you do like what you've seen, first of all, I hope you'll let me know down below if you liked the collection for August, if you think it's very Augusty or not. You might not think that that's heat of summer type colors that I should be using right now. Let me know. But if you like them, let me know. If you don't like them, let me know what I should have used instead. If there's something, should I have gone more gold and oranges? Should I be leaning towards fall now? Who knows? Who knows? You will let me know. That will be good. So like I say, that is it for the day. And if you like what you've seen, I hope you will subscribe. When you subscribe, please hit that notification bell so you know when I upload. I currently upload 2 days a week. 2 days a week. 2 days a week. It's one of those days, Monday and Thursday. However, we have bonus videos. My son will be opening his Geek Fuel very soon. He is running a little late for July. It's supposed to be on its way. It's been shipped. Oh, wait a minute. I have it down here. That should be going up, if it hasn't gone up, soon. Mom has been a little ditzy the last few days. We had our air conditioning just decide to crap out, and it was 87 degrees in the house. No, it's terrible. But I'm going to say that should be up before this. So he does open his My Geek Fuel, or Geek Fuel, not My Geek anything. I need to hurry up. I'm fumbling this all out, all over the place, terribly. But he does open that up. If you send anything, that also gets opened up as a bonus video, unless you don't want me to. If you don't want me to, leave a note in your box saying, please do not put this up on the channel. Or you can join the Domi Tries This Facebook group, which is listed down below. And on there, you can say there's a package on the way, but please do not embarrass me by opening it up on the channel. I will honor your wish, I swear. That's also where you can find some of the extra bonus information. Sometimes I will post on there if things are going on. We are also currently doing our garden videos as bonus videos. Those are very short if you're interested in gardening. Go ahead and take a look at those. If you're interested in any of those, however, they do not go up on normal upload days, so you will have to have that bell clicked to get some sort of notice, reminder that a video has gone up. And that reminder will more than likely be on your YouTube homepage, because YouTube is still not emailing. They said, screw that noise. We're just no. If you're part of my notification crew, please check both your bell and your subscription to make sure they're still active, because yes, indeed, YouTube is still doing that thing. Just go figure. They're doing that thing. They're just going to do that thing, right? If you choose not to subscribe, well, after this fumbling out, whatever you call these things when you're leaving, going away, I wouldn't be surprised. It's not always this bad, I swear. Usually it's not always this bad. We'll go with it's not always this bad. And we do cover more than just beauty nowadays. We have my beauty, we have the garden, we have the kiddo with his geeky stuff, we have the beauty duels. My daughter and I will be bringing back our this or that, and also recently added and going up, the first full length one going up very shortly, my husband, the chef, will be sharing food. You want to come for the food, right? You want to subscribe for the okay. You're always welcome back here, regardless of whether or not you subscribe. Hopefully something on here will interest you and you will come back. And when you do come back, don't forget to bring your cup of tea, with or without the feet, the cute little feet. Anyway, all right, so this has been in here quite a while, because this went on a lot longer than it should have. And it still feels warm, but it's not hot, and I'm sure it is steeped to death. And maybe I can figure out if that flavor in there that came across as sour is truly sour, and whether or not I like it. I like sour candies, but this was a very different kind of sour. So go ahead and give her a sip. Figure it all out. The scent has gone more rosy. I'm not getting any hint of the mint, which is very depressing. Yeah, I don't know what that is. I can't tell you what that is. And I'm going to say it's a no. It's a no on this tea. I'm going to give whatever's left to my daughter. My son will drink it if she won't, but no. At any rate, that's it. Hope you have a good one.